Oh my goodness, a storm's coming. What do I do if my power goes out? How will I take care of my fish? Oh my gosh! Alright, fishy folks, that might have been a little over dramatic, but I see this question and this issue a lot on social media. So today we're going to talk about a couple things you can do to plan for emergencies. Before we do that, go ahead and do me a favor and just annihilate the subscription button if you haven't done so already. Gently tickle the notification bell, because it's Friday, and on Fridays we like to tickle the notification bell. And then, of course, check out my website, michaelsfishroom.com, where you can buy guppies and plecos and stuff. Alright, so what do we do if the power goes out for our fish? It really depends on many factors. What kind of fish they are, how big the tank is, how long the power is going to go out. First thing you should do, if a storm is coming, you should prepare. I would do a water change just to make sure everything is as good as it can be. The other couple things I would do is you have to know your fish. Are they fish that are really sensitive to changes in water parameters and or temperature? So that means if the temperature drops in your house, say 3 or 4 degrees because there's no power to heat, even if you have gas heat, you're going to have to light the pilot somehow. So let's just assume you don't have heat. And your house drops 3 or 4 degrees in temperature, and the water drops over a couple hours, a couple degrees. That's not going to hurt anything. But if you're out of power for, say, 12 hours, and your tank does drop 3 or 4 degrees, is that an issue for your fish? You need to know that ahead of time. And if it is, there's a couple things you can do. But today I want to specifically talk about aeration and filtration. I use sponge filters in all my tanks. If the power goes out in my house, I do have a generator backup I can run, and I do have one extension cord that's set outside in the basement, outside of my fish room in the basement. I can run that extension cord with a power strip on it, plug it in, plug my air pump in, boom, I'm good to go. I also have an electric heater if I happen to need it. Plus, I have a gas heater on the wall. So I should be okay temperature and aeration-wise. But if you have a couple of tanks, what are you going to do? Well, I picked up a couple products from Cobalt Aquatics. One is the Rescue Air Pump, and one is the USB Air Pump. And when I say picked up, they sent them to me and said, let us know what you think. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I've seen both of these pumps. Both Lisa from Super Cichlids and my boy Scott from King and Queen Cichlids use them when they transport fish. I believe they use the Rescue Air Pump. Now this Rescue Air Pump is quite cool. It comes with a power bank and a USB powered air pump that'll run for 24 hours on a full charge, and then an additional 48 off the power bank. That's 3 days of air. So if you're traveling cross country with your fish, or you're going on a collecting trip, or you're just going to a local fish club auction and have a long ride and want to make sure you have enough air for your fish, boom, Cobalt Rescue Air. Now I'm going to open this in a second, but the other thing I have is this USB air pump. This is just a regular USB air pump, so it runs on low voltage, 5 volts. Don't worry, I'm fine. I don't seek medical assistance. It'll also run for 24 hours on a full charge, and it has this neat 10-second on-off cycle. So that'll extend battery life. It'll go on for 10 seconds, go off for 10 seconds, go on for 10 seconds, go off for 10 seconds. You catch the rest. So let's open this bad boy up. Ooh, instructions. Let's throw those away. So it comes with this little USB charger. I'm sure this is just made in China, but Cobalt backs it. Little tiny USB adapter, USB plug with a like a DC jack, and the air pump has a little clip to hold on your belt or something, and 2 outlets. Works. And so we have the 10-second pulse. It's not pulsing. Maybe I don't know how to use it. Maybe I should look at the instructions. Anyway, oh, 10 seconds off. Now it's off. And, yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's got the battery, just went on. The battery notification thingy thing. You know what I mean. To tell you state of charge. Yeah. That one's pretty cool. Let's put that back in the box. I probably won't ever use these. I may possibly have them in a giveaway for 20,000 subscribers. So let's get to 20,000 subscribers and maybe we'll do a giveaway. I haven't done a giveaway in a long time. Let's check out the Cobalt Rescue Air Pump. Now, both of these you can buy at supercichlids.com. Check out supercichlids.com. Their store should be opening soon. But they sell all kinds of great foods, Cobalt foods, as well as some other brands. And products like this and medicines and all kinds of stuff. This one also has the 10-second pulse, and it also has only one air out. And the belt clip. The belt clip is, where are you gonna clip it to? It's not big enough for the side. Where are you gonna clip it to? I gotta look at the instructions to see where you're gonna clip it to. Alright, got that. This one also comes with the battery bank, a pretty big air stone, and some airline tubing. What was it? Oh, the clip. Let's see what it says. Where to clip it. Doesn't say. But the instructions come in English, Spanish, and French. Yeah, it doesn't say where to clip it. Alright, well, these two things are pretty cool. Like I said, I probably am going to give these away for the 20,000 subscriber ginormous party giveaway, which hopefully will be soon. So, you have a fish tank and you're concerned. What do you do? Buy one of these, have it charged and ready to go right next to your fish tank. And have a plan. That's the most important thing. Have a emergency plan. Just like you might have in real life, or when you're a kid you did a fire drill. Have a plan. I know that within 5 minutes, if I wanted to, I could have air and filtration back to my tanks quite easily. I really wouldn't be worried. I've had power go out for 6 hours and haven't done a damn thing, and of course everything's been fine. That's the other thing. If you have lots of live plants in your tank, the water parameters will probably stay pretty stable for quite a long time. Again, I'm okay. I'm going to take some water, though. Temperature-wise, a couple things you can do for temperature. If your tanks are getting too cold, if you think it's going to get too cold, wrap them in a blanket. You can take some warm water, pour it in the tank if you want. Or what I like to do is take like a Ziploc bag filled with warm water, put that in the tank. So you're not changing water chemistry at all. You're just adding something warm to the tank to help warm up the tank. That'll only work for a short period of time, but that'll definitely keep things more even temperature-wise. All right, fishy folks, that's it for the Rescue Air Pump, USB Air Pump review, sort of, and, you know, what to do in an emergency. The most important thing, like I said, is to have a plan and not to panic. And quite frankly, our fish are much more hardy than we give them credit for. At least my fish are. I mean, I don't know, some species I'm sure are pretty temperamental and might not really like a temperature change, but guppies and plecos, they'll do fine without power for a day or two. Anything longer than that, get one of these Cobalt air pumps, have it on hand, have a sponge filter ready, and you're done. So, real quick, if you have a hang-on back filter, what do? I would put the filter media in the tank. This way, there's beneficial bacteria still in there. Water's not flowing through it, but certainly the beneficial bacteria in the tank will help. Don't let it dry out, whatever you do. All right, fishy folks, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and check out supercichlids.com. See ya. All right, fishy folks. I got nothing. Oh my gosh, fishy folks, a storm's coming. What do I do if my power goes out? Now, That might have been a little over dramatic, you know, but I'm a good actor, what can I say? I see this post a lot on social media. I don't really get asked this question, but I do see it a lot. And what I see is people not planning ahead for a storm. So let's talk about if you just have one, maybe two tanks, and you're concerned if you lose power for an extended period of time. Now, if you've just moved to an area and you're not sure, maybe you ask your neighbors. Maybe you'd be like, that's right, I got itches. Gotta trim that motherfucker.